Well, this is Calvin de Bourbon for doing my school report on the tropical rainforest biome, which is the most biodiverse of almost all the all the biomes in the world. There could be over 200 different species of trees in any given square acre of tropical rainforest, and there could be over 2,500 different species of vines in every given rainforest. First, I'm going to talk about biotic factors. Biotic factors are living things, or biotic things. The biotic things are like trees, plants, animals, bacteria, sunlight, birds, amphibians, all that stuff. And most of the biotic factors live in the canopy among the trees, which takes up most of the sunlight of the entire rainforest, where all the food is. Food is very abundant in the canopy. It's above the canopy. There's an emergent layer where birds such as eagles and primates such as monkeys make their homes up there. Under the canopy, there's an understory. It doesn't get very much light, but jaguars and orangutans live there. And then below that, there's the forest floor, which is very cold and damp, which makes decay very fast, regularly. It would take almost 2 years for a regular leaf, like this, to decay 2 years. But in the rainforest, it'd be gone in 6 weeks. What lives in the forest floor is ants and giant anteaters. That's all that lives in forest floors. Now, the abiotic factors are water, the oxygen it gives off, the pore soil it has, the sunlight, temperature, and the climate. Here's the layers of the rainforest. See, as you can see, we're doing the sunlight. This part gets the most sunlight. It doesn't attract it, but it gets sunlight from hits from all sides. This absorbs the most sunlight. This does not. This gets some sunlight, because you see some trees here, and it says hey, get some sunlight here. And this gets the least sunlight, because it's blocking out by all these leaves. So the plants down here have broad leaves that collect sunlight and reflect water. Because it gets over 250 to 250 at an average of rainfall per year. And that's in inches, not in centimeters. Inches would be as tall as my condo. Yes, you get a very long rainforest. If you have that in Connecticut, you'd be very flooded. And and now we're going to talk about how rainforests produce 40% of Earth's oxygen, but only make up 6% of the Earth's surface. Unfortunately, it's being cut down by loggers and people who make paper products, and it's not being recycled. And it has such poor soil because all the soil is stored in root mats, but at least the soil attracts to the trees. And farmers in those foreign countries, like in Brazil and the Amazon, they try to farm in this poor soil by burning down the trees. And this is a farming technique called slash and burn. And it's very bad during rainforest season, extremely bad, especially in rainforest, because when you burn all the trees and kill all the trees, all the nutrients stored in the root mats, the very little nutrients that are in that ecosystem die. And there's a lot of medicines in the rainforest. 1/4 of all the Earth's medicines come straight from the rainforest. The scientists think they found a cure for cancer, or at least an aid for cancer. They know that. In Madagascar, it's a species of periwinkle plant that increases a child's survival of leukemia from 20% to 80%. And what else? The leaves at the bottom, they have grooved leaves to attract more sunlight and to reflect water. As you know, they have lots of sunlight. And I've actually been to a rainforest before, and I took some pictures. And I will show you them right now. And here's some rocks of the rainforest. They are, as you see, very dry, very flaky because of all the rain they have. Here is part of the forest floor. Let me zoom out for you. As you can see, there's broad-tipped leaves to reduce water, but attract a lot of the sunlight. And see here, this is just a creek. This is just a small creek compared to what the rivers are in this forest. Oh, and by the way, this is in the rainforest of Puerto Rico called El Yuque. Yeah, I was here. And that's me holding some vegetation. I was trying to use that as a boat. Here's me going swimming. That's me. And this is just a little puddle. It rained yesterday on that day. And he's showing you the smallest species of orchid right here. Smallest species of orchid right there. That's our tour guide. And that's my grandpa sniffing some exotic flower, which I told him not to do. And this is a very good shot of what a forest looks like, what a tropical rainforest looks like. As you can see, you can barely see anything on the forest floor. Then you look up at the understory, and above that picture would be a canopy where you can barely see anything there. It's very thick. And there are many waterfalls. And there's me trying my attempt at the boat. And this has been my report on tropical rainforests.